All right. You already know what time it is. I don't even have to say it. I should not even have to say it. But it's time for the expert playlist. And tonight, unlike other nights, we're going to be tackling this beast. I know everyone who might be following this kooky stream we have going on here might remember that when the 2.0, so to speak, when the 2.0 version of this stream started up again, I let in playing Resident Evil Village. And then I you know what, I don't know what happened to it afterward. I think it just disappeared into the ether some way somehow. I guess I just was not in a Resident Evil headspace at the time, but you know, I think with 5 Resident Evil 3 completions behind our backs, that almost a year after I started that last playthrough. In fact, let's actually check that out right now. Let's see. Oh no, look at that. A little over almost a year from now. 7/7/2021 was the last time we attempted this game. Didn't get too far through it, but you know what? That's what today is for. And I mean, hey, not a moment too soon, right? Because, I mean, the stream looks better. You know, we're in a survival horror mindset, okay? I'm ready. I've been chased by Nemesis, so I am mentally and emotionally ready to be harangued within an inch of my faculties by new creatures, in first person no less, because we're doing this ahead of the announced third person mode patch and DLC for Resident Evil Village. Yay on that. So let's finish it the way what's his face? Let's finish it the way Ethan Winters originally intended, you know? And Peter Fabiano, I would love to respect his original vision and play this game in first person before playing it in third person, which is something that's definitely going to happen. Because if my internal camp detectors are not on the fritz, something tells me that Resident Evil Village is going to be right up my alley with the just right amount of cheese and schlock. What little I did play was less scary than it was more kind of intense and over the top. You know, I was getting definite Sam Raimi vibes from this game in particular, and I didn't even get all the way through it, but that's really how I felt. It's really, really, really how I felt. Shoutouts to all of these games hitting different horror beats, though. You know, I can appreciate what they've got going on here. But in just a moment, we're going to kick this off from the very beginning. I almost feel like watching the bonus video, you know, the tragedy of Ethan Winters, or... What is this? No, there we go. I almost feel like watching this is required. So, how about we catch up on Ethan Winters' story without having to play through Resident Evil 7 as much as I love it. The only way we'd ever play through that again on stream is if I did it in VR, which, hey, why not? But hey, no, it's long. So let's catch up with our new protagonist, because I know you can't just go straight from Jill Valentine and then just head straight into Ethan Winters without at least a little bit of a primer as to where the world of Resident Evil is now. I mean, there's a pretty significant time jump we're going through here, okay? From 98 to, what, 2018? No. 2017, I think. Yeah, 2017. Anywho, let's check this out.
Okay. Where to start? My name? It's Ethan. Ethan Winters. It's been 3 years since everything happened at the Baker house. I was looking for my wife, who disappeared. I got an email from her. She told me to come get her. And of course, that's how I ended up in the middle of nowhere, Louisiana. I found Mia being held captive in a dark basement. She wasn't thinking right. She attacked me like some kind of wild animal. Later on, I found out that she was infected by a special kind of mold. I looked all over the house trying to find an antidote, a vaccine, anything. The people who lived there were already infected. What was left of them wasn't human. The source of the infection was a bioweapon that looked like a little girl. Her name was Evelyn. I fought the fucked up family and was able to treat Mia's symptoms with a serum. Then Chris Redfield and his soldier buddies showed up and saved the both of us. Is that enough? I really don't want to talk about what happened anymore. It's all over now.
Long ago, a young girl went with her mother to pick berries for her father, who was hard at work. But the forest greeted them with a dark, cold silence, the bushes empty. Yet determined to find the berries, the rascal broke free from Mother's grasp and vanished into the trees. Mother's worried cries faded fast as the girl ran on, over vine and under branch, and into the forest deep. Feeling strange eyes upon her, the girl recalled Mother's scary bedtime tales, and her throat became bone dry. Then the Bat Lord appeared. He greeted her warmly and bit his own wing. "Come, child, quench your thirst," he said. So she drank the thick, dark blood and smiled with joy. Passing through the graveyard, menacing storm clouds loomed, and the air turned bitingly cold. The girl was shivering in her thin clothes. Then a dark weaver appeared, and with a click of his fingers, crafted mist into a beautiful dress. "Come, child, warm yourself," he coaxed. So she clothed herself and smiled with joy. Across waters deep and ominous she went, hoping a boat she found would carry her home. But hunger's grip tightened and her heart grew heavy. Then the Fish King appeared and offered one of his many fins. "Come, child, eat your fill." So the girl ate and smiled with joy once more. Continuing on, she soon entered the forest.
I feel like she's racking up a bill that
Then
cannot
an
be
iron
paid.
steed appeared,
You
and
know,
a beautiful golden
things are usually too good to be
The
true,
creature
especially
said
like
nothing
this.
as the girl approached and snatched what she thought was another gift. The horse grew angry
shit.
and summoned the other
Oh
monsters.
no. Oh no.
Terror filled the girl's heart as the wild wind rose around the beast. Suddenly, a witch appeared, dark, yet
It's like
regal.
Ubisoft, you know, that create a problem that they then have to solve. I feel like that's the energy, you know? I feel like that's the energy.
So more in turn is due. In a blink, the girl was trapped inside a mirror. There. She's asleep.
So too would I want to sleep after hearing such an awful story.
It's only 6 months
Thank you, Ethan, parenting.
Someone at the store said it was traditional. A local tale.
Ethan, parenting.
Besides, Rose doesn't seem to mind.
Because she doesn't understand it. Thank God. We moved here so that she wouldn't have to deal with any of that, remember?
There's nothing wrong with my memory. You're just being paranoid.
It's not.
Ethan, your wife is unhinged.
I'm sorry. But I'm not paranoid. I'm just
I mean, you can blame the mold if you want to, but you know, like
Cautiously.
Compound V, you know, sometimes stuff like that just enhances the traits of what's already there.
We'll finish dinner.
And you know, Compound V and the Boys, the thing that gives superheroes their powers. Yeah, no. Do you see the way she resolves conflict,
Okay, Rose.
even in a minor way?
My mother
That's
doesn't
the
want to remember. I can't blame her.
Ethan.
Did you say something?
Nothing. I'll put her down.
The henpecking is real. Listen, Ethan. Do we need to have an intervention? Do we need to have an intervention for Ethan? Because I don't know about you, but I'm worried. He's giving me battered husband vibes. And, you know, after everything he went through in Resident Evil 7, it just comes off as slightly ungrateful for Mia to be so snappy and awful after everything they've both been through. Like, yeah, can you please not read my child weird folklore about a girl getting consumed by her own naivete as she accepted the gifts from strangers that she never should have while she was in a place she shouldn't have been. Like, I feel like we lost the moral of the story and just got caught up in the really morbid parts of it all.
Mia makes everything by hand, so this stuff keeps piling up.
Mia makes baby food. Your wife is an unhinged control freak. Normally, I would find that so endearing and maybe even a little bit adorable, but 5 minutes with Mia and I'm good. That poor child. February 2nd, 2021, Rose's half birthday. Oh. Okay, so it's at least 2021.
Her birthday will be here before we know it.
They grow up fast. Let's just enjoy it while we can.
Mia, can you... Is Mia capable of saying anything that doesn't end in a direct order or command?
Don't get too close to me when I'm cooking, babe.
Rose. How about we escape, you and me, while Mom is stirring her soup? Can we leave? Can we go out the front door? Can we save ourselves from this abusive environment early on before the mold comes back? Because this is her without the mold. This is her without the mold. I liked her more with it. She was more sympathetic. Can we give Mia the mold back? Ugh. Just don't do this, Ethan. Don't do that, Ethan. And it's okay, Ethan. I'll read our child creepy-ass stories that will do irreversible psychological damage.
They're there. It's like I said to your mom. That book's too scary for you.
There were little itty-bitty subtitles that are like, that fucking story, can you tell Mom to stop reading that shit to me? I'm telling you, it's not funny. How you mess up your kids. You don't know. You reading them Coraline at home.
Almost there, honey.
When they're barely a year old. Rose's half birthday in February, which means that her actual birthday is closer to what? August. Okay? Child ain't even 1 yet, and you're reading her The Village of Shadows? Eat a dick, Mia. You're scarring a child. She's crying for no reason. Look at her. She's cute. Modern day graphics have produced a very authentic looking baby. Look at it. Excuse me. Children's.
There you go, sweetheart. Don't you worry. I'll be right downstairs. Daddy won't let those weird fairy tale monsters get you.
And when Mommy's not looking, I'll burn that book. You know what's crazy? Even though I'm saying this in jest, I personally felt a twinge of fear at the thought of Mia finding out that I burned it. Mind you, I'm not a part of this fictional universe, and I am that convinced that retaliation from Mia for burning that book would be ungodly and something I do not want to experience. That's how bad she is. And Garrett, what is this? Off of like 30 seconds of a conversation? I'm telling you, she awful. Watch, I'm gonna go back downstairs and just start crawling in my own skin. I can guarantee it. She's terrible. I don't like it. Anyway, let's see. Mia and I had another fight. I accidentally mentioned what happened 3 years ago and she blew up at me. Run! We finally settled down in our new life in Europe and can bring Rose up properly. I can't believe she was pregnant. But I still feel like a part of me is trapped in that hellhole back in Louisiana. Damn, PTSD. Yeah, there is a part of you trapped in that hellhole. Your fingers. I know Mia doesn't like to talk about it. Because it's all about Mia. As he journals about how he feels to himself. But can we really just forget everything and pretend it didn't happen? No. That's not how anything works. Shouldn't we face what happened there so we can live our lives with Rose without it hanging over our heads? We owe her that much at least. No, you should suppress it and hold it in and pretend it didn't happen. And then at the most inopportune moments, unleash the damage on your husband and your daughter. Just mess everybody up, you know? Just misery loves company. I know Mia knows this too. She wouldn't have exploded like that at the hospital if she didn't care. No, she wouldn't have exploded like that at the hospital if she would, process her mold shit. Like, you may have to deal with the fact that you chainsawed your husband's hand off in a state of frenzied mold rage. Like, I think you should process this, okay? He fought bug people for you, you know? Ethan got his foot cut off and then had to reattach it. I feel like
Rose is fine.
I feel like a little bit of acknowledgement is in order. The man lost a foot and then glued it back on with science. Am I crazy? She's 14 pounds? Damn, son. She's huge. Isn't that big for a baby? Are babies? No, that's how much she weighs now. Okay. Man, that would have been great. Anyway, all results show no issues. Patient is in good health. Results for additional fungal pathogen tests will be provided by the BSA. You know, we were all good until that second to last sentence. We were all good. Everything was going according to plan. And then we had to talk about fungal pathogen tests that would be provided by a bioterrorist anti-bioterrorist organization. And then you realize, yeah, the child of Mia Winters probably got fungus in her blood. Which is why, you know, I'm not gonna lie. If I remember correctly, I think I gave Zoe the vaccine on my first playthrough, because I thought Mia was done. I was like, you know what? Mia got the mold on her. She's had the mold this entire game. I have seen what the mold did to Jack, Marguerite, and Lucas. There ain't no coming back from the mold, okay? And Zoe, as far as I can see, is the only person who wasn't exhibiting, you know, the most extreme signs of mold sickness. Ethan over here talking about, oh yeah, I gotta clean up these spores in the attic because wouldn't want my daughter to inhale any mold. Any fungal pathogen? Listen. Anyway. We saw what that shit did to everyone. And everyone but Zoe had shown signs of Eveline in the, you know, had shown a case of the Eveline. So I gave Zoe the vaccine first. And then got bamboozled when, you know, she spoiler alerted later. But I was tight. But that was my understanding of things. Like, Mia was done for. The mold was there. Sorry, babe. You've been molded for far too long. You've already cut off my hand. Stabbed me. I'm good. Good luck with that. You've got the entire estate to yourself now. I'm out with the baker's daughter. Sorry it didn't work out. You know, come to find out, see, you gave her the vaccine, the mold vaccine, and look, now the BSAA is testing your daughter for fungal pathogens. And your crazy moldy wife is snapping at you every 5 minutes every time you try to bring up the incident that made you lose a foot. It's just not a healthy. I just feel like this isn't healthy. You feel me? What is this? Oh, this is the cover-up? Is it? The committee completed their investigation on the 18th into the Dolby toxic gas leak in Louisiana in 2017. They concluded the deaths were caused by a leak of natural gas that had built up in the mud rock under the area. Bullshit! Jack Baker, 57, and his family, who were exposed to the gas, perished. Ethan Winters and his wife were also believed to have been nearby, but their current whereabouts are unknown. Then why mention them in the article? The entire area has been closed off by officials who believe it will be at least 10 years before the area is habitable again. Man, if that's not the most fishy shit, I don't even know why you would want to give it a 10-year timeline. You need to get them...
Everyone's forgotten about this.
Have they, though? You need to get the mold out of there now. If they haven't already. But 10 years? Come on, people. Why even 10 years? Like, you've got...
Why do I even keep this around? I should get rid of it someday.
Yeah, bro, why? Why would you keep anything from that? It's probably Mia's idea. And Ethan was like, I don't know, honey. Maybe we shouldn't keep this thing. And then Mia just gave him the evil eye to Ethan. It's cute. Besides, it's just a toy. And then she walks off, and Ethan's just sitting there with his balls in his hand, just wondering how they shrunk so rapidly in a matter of months. Just piteous. Truly a pitiable sight. The former testes of Ethan Winters.
Is she okay?
Sleeping like...
You see that smile on her face? You ever see somebody fake smile at you?
Smells good. What's that?
Oh, hands off, mister. It's Chorba de la Goma.
It's to the point where her angry face looks more genuine than her
Full
smile.
native, haven't you?
Local wine,
I don't know
too.
why I'm obsessing over this, but
But
Mia
if you're gonna keep
terrifies me.
sulking all evening,
maybe you shouldn't have any.
That's very passive aggressive. Why is Mia so
You
terrible?
really have to stop worrying.
It's just finding you in Louisiana, the pregnancy, Chris moving us here, military
Chris
training, it all
moving
happened
us
so
here,
fast,
interesting.
you know?
Well, at least we're all together. You, me, Rose. Now, everything's gonna
Seriously, think we can just forget about what happened in Louisiana?
be... It happened so long ago. I don't understand why you are so...
Oh shit. I forgot about that.
Mia, get down!
Oh shit.
Mia!
Whatever the reason, this is so unnecessary. Why did they have to do that?
Oh, God.
Why?
Chris?
Now that is Chris
What the
Redfield.
hell?
Sorry, Ethan.
No! What? Why?
Cause your daughter got the mold, bruh. I mean, isn't it obvious?
Go on, move!
You know, they didn't start this assault by drop kicking Rose out the
What the hell are you
window.
doing with my daughter?
Package secure, sir. Take him away.
You were
I said get your hands
you were
off her!
basically cultivating
No.
the plant, okay? And they were just gonna pick it up as soon as it was ripe. I feel terrible referring to a baby this way, but I'm not the one holding it.
Get him out of
It's just wrong, fam. Just I feel sorry for Ethan, and I don't feel sorry for Ethan because I feel like this is all his fault. You had no business. You needed to lock Mia up in a cage, put her in a cage, and then just moved on with your life, sir. You had no business having children with this mold-crazed woman. I don't know what's wrong with you. And then you got mold babies,
Hey, Doc.
and now the BSA is up your ass. See?
No
Just
problem.
living a life of anxiety with a crazy unhinged wife who might explode at any minute.
She'll see us next week.
This is why I chose Zoe on my first playthrough.
Hey,
I'm
now.
telling you. Like,
Think
I didn't
positively,
want the smoke.
alright?
This was the ending I
Talked about
feared.
this.
I know. We hardly talk about anything else. I keep telling you, it's not Rose that I'm worried about.
Well, then what are you worried about? Look, she's
Don't
gonna be
gaslight
fine.
me,
I just
woman. I
know.
had to cut off
What
my
else matters?
foot.
We matter, Ethan! You matter! You just
Mia, what are you talking about? Is there something you're not telling me? Come on, talk to me. Damn it. I have to take this.
Damn, I asked for Resident Evil and I got some familial drama. Just, you know, wow, look at that. There's a lot to unpack in this first hour. Like, okay. We got Rose trying to disassociate from her horrible experience and becoming passive aggressive as a result of it. Ethan is obsessing about his past and, you know, getting a little bit losing his frame because of it. It's pissing Mia off. Then his entire familial unit
Where's Chris Redfield
has just been a front
and Rose?
for getting his daughter to a livable age so they could steal her away and perform tests on her because she got mold in her blood. I just, you know, there's a lot going on here. And then whatever transport Ethan and his daughter and Chris Redfield were in has crashed,
What the hell happened here?
and now we're in the middle of the woods. Where there's just enough signal for you to call someone who, when they realize they're not speaking to Chris Redfield, immediately hang up on you. Love it. Mission objectives. Eliminate target, recover body. Wait, eliminate target and recover body? wasn't being an asshole. See, I told you, she got the mold, man. She got the mold. They killed her and they took the body. See? And then secure Rosemary and Ethan, so that at least they weren't planning to kill Ethan. You know, they were bringing him along. Move the 2 Winterses to Site C for further investigation. At least 2 transport officers to accompany them. It really sucks that Ethan's life post Resident Evil 7 was really just an orchestrated front. Unbeknownst to him, he was just being Truman showed. That's very sad. I think Mia was more onto it than he was. Like, Ethan was really just trying to live his life. I'm under the impression that Ethan was really, really genuinely trying to move on and live his life, and Mia was more aware of the fact that their life was just a bullshit construct and just wanted to play ball. Well, hey, I mean, you know. Again, this is Resident Evil. Okay. You know, give me reasons to care. I mean, otherwise, why am I crawling through the snow? You know? I gotta be invested. They took my baby. What? Come on. Stop. Okay. Sure. Well, looks like that's the end of Resident... Yeah, I feel like that joke never gets old. And at the same time, it is the most logical conclusion, due to my skin tone. We shouldn't go any further than this. We shouldn't. But I wouldn't be Ethan Winters if I didn't intentionally throw myself headfirst into danger. Look, I even put my hand directly on the barbed wire. Because it's barbed wire. And why not make myself easier to detect by wolves and other carnivorous wildlife? I mean, just take the barbed wire and just make a crown out of it, Ethan. And then dive headfirst into the snow. Like I said, bro, he has been in the woods for 5 minutes, and he's already cut his hands on barbed wire that he could see coming. Oh, fuck. Okay, so this needs one of 2 things. You know, at least whatever's out here already ate, so it may not be hungry. It's a big-ass bird, though. I mean... Bro, look at this shit. That's the biggest fucking crow I've ever seen. Holy shit, yeah, they eating. Excuse me. Sir. Look. I mean, these aren't as rich as the other crows, you know, as the first crow, but... Ah! They eating. Why? I don't even... That's just cruel and unusual. Why would you even hang a bird? And this is really wasteful, too. I mean, you... First off, they killed the bird by hanging it. Fine, you want to snap its neck. But 2, it's not upside down. So this was not... I can't take this. Okay, this one they did tie up the right way. The blood was not drained. Who's just out here fucking around with the birds? Come on. Asshole. Oh, God. Ah, stop. No. As annoying as that was, I felt a lot safer, you know, hearing it. Now I'm wondering what stopped it. Bro, I'm not seeing things. That was people-shaped. You know, after an action game set in the universe in third person, I don't think I was ready to return to horror. I'm feeling horrored right now. Like, the visibility here is just... Do it this way. This game is so dark, I can see my reflection in my TV. That may be because of the light. That may just be the light turning on me a little bit. But... I want to go home. Why'd they have to show my wedding ring? I am convinced. I remember the first time I played this, and I very correctly predicted that in time, Ethan Winters would lose a limb, or a finger, or something of some sort. And not moments later. I was Nostradamus, you know. Oh shit. We reusing ambient noises from Resident Evil 7? Let's get, yo. Actually, if we really want to be honest with ourselves, and let's be honest with ourselves, everyone, this entire fucking cabin is reused assets. The sound effects I'm hearing, the little sounds of the floor settling. This is no. This is not, again, this is not me pooping on it. This is just me kind of highlighting how efficient the Resident Evil teams were in using the RE engine to make the remakes 7 and 8 in, you know, very efficiently and very smartly. I mean, a lot of these assets are reused between all 4 of these games. It's great. It's great. But it's just funny seeing them and recognizing them for what they are. You know, when you see the yellow crates with all the... When you see the wooden crates with the yellow tape on them in the 2 remake and 3 and in this, after seeing them in 7, it's like, oh shit, well, yeah, cool. You know, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It was funny, though, when we had 2D drawings. What the shit? That feels like it'll be relevant later. Rats, you know? What are you gonna do? Bullshit. Whatever it is, does it have to be directly above me? Can you just do me a favor and leave before I get upstairs? Shit, not the deer head. Oh, not the blood. Oh, who put the blood there? Ethan, you are fearless. Oh, great. And I feel great with the cut on my hand, you know. Nice to get a little, yeah. Nothing like a little staph infection.
What did all this?
Whatever did this, I think you caught whatever it has. Ethan, can we try a little bit of self-preservation? I know you're Ethan Winters, but please, I beg of you, a smidge of self-preservation. They've already locked us into this as a loading zone. Come on. You don't want to know what the game is going to load if they block off access to a previous area. I'm just saying. Oh shit. I've got the block. Alright. That means I can run. Can I see my... I can't see my feet yet. I can see my hands though. Okay. Let's just get one thing out of the way. Blocking like this is the worst idea ever. Don't do this. Don't be like Ethan. This is how you lose digits.
Where the hell am I?
Castle Belmont, clearly. I mean, Transylvania? That's a view right there. I mean, look at that. That's a whole wallpaper right there. That's gorgeous. Again, I love these little crumbs, and I love framing. I love really good framing. Like that. See that? See how it flies towards the castle, knowingly? We'll meet again. It's immediately highlighted as the destination. You don't even know what's there. You don't even think you're going to go there or why you have any reason to go there, but the game literally just told us, hey, you're going to go there. But not before you go through all of that. I appreciate it. It's a fun, I mean, and you know, who knows what's going to happen to Ethan Winters and his feet on the way there. I don't want to beat a dead horse or anything, but our man isn't exactly good at holding on to his limbs.
Maybe they're out.
Yeah, you know. I usually shatter my dishes and smear my food all over the walls and ceiling before I leave too. But not before I punch a huge chunk out of the wall. That's how I leave my home. You know? It's just a good way to deter thieves, you know, make your place look like it's been ransacked and not valuable. What?
What happened?
I mean, from here, it looks like someone tried to drive a tractor off a roof or just backed it into a building and collapsed it accidentally. I'm just kind of following the sound of what it sounds like, a television or a radio. I'm not sure which. Okay. There's a chicken locked in there. That's very unfortunate. I'm sorry. man. Not a place where the door is already open. Yep. Some force. Well, can I punch it? I can block it though, so you know the most important things out of the way. Indeed. There we go. Okay, now I feel a bit more like a badass. Still not a fan of the way he blocks, but. So I know you're behind there, fool. What's good?
No, no! Friendly! Friendly!
Who are you? Who sent you?
Nobody. There was an accident down on the road and... What's going on?
The terror on his face is good.
Oh,
That's
no.
good.
They're coming.
Who is? What the hell was that?
You have a gun?
What?
Please tell me you have a gun.
Have a pocket
No,
knife.
why would I?
Good, nice.
Take it! Take it!
Help me out there. Hey, are
Sounds
you
like were
listening?
people to me. I mean,
Hey!
I'm no expert.
What the?
Where people?
Dead body? Wait, there's more.
Yep. Okay, dude, welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah. Where people? See, I mean, I'm not gonna judge the guy, but this was what was in his basement. And again, like, you people don't eat your victims? This is so wasteful. Why wouldn't you just eat them? Why just kill them and put them in someone's basement?
Jesus
It's not even
Christ.
cool. I can see if they were just killing them for, you know, and sacrificing them to their god or
wrong with this
any number of reasons that didn't involve, hey, we're just doing it just to do it. Oh my gosh, no! Ah, no! See, I knew it! I knew it! I told you! I told you it was gonna happen! I knew it!
Shit! What the
1 hour in, 2 fingers. He's already lost 2 fingers. Ethan Winters never misses. Except his fingers. Lord, Ethan. Oh my god, he eats face. Are we not? I'm not dealing with this right now.
What the hell?
You know, you just gotta you gotta make sure. I'm all about making sure, okay? Because next thing you know, you come back and they're gone. They love doing that too. You know, don't get it twisted. They love doing that to you. Put you in a, give you a false sense of security. Have you walk away like, yeah, I got that fool. Like, yup. Like, yeah, see, I showed him what for, and then you, no. You didn't. What do I need? I need herb and chem fluid. Ooh. Oh. Very nice. Thank you. I made it. But yeah, like, you don't, you come back out and then the body's gone. And then it's like, who? I wonder where he went. And it's like, yeah, well, you're wondering that because you did not stop to stab him in the neck after you shot him in the face. You know? It's all good. You know, just give him a quick, right there. Right in the pancreas. And then go about your day. Anyway. I mean, pop off, old man, but the least you could have done was leave your shotgun. This almost feels like a scene-for-scene recreation of a certain clip. It's not, intentionally, but, you know, we already know. We already know. Did it. Hey, what's up, Godzilla? I knew it wasn't going to be there. And, you know, it's no less disappointing that the body is gone. Nope. It's gone. Thank you. I love how streamlined the horror aspects are. Like, hey, we won't make these bolt cutters take up actual space in your inventory. He is not behind me. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Get some help. Don't talk like this. I got 4 bullets in this gun. He better not be behind me. Otherwise, my life will be behind me. Is that feet? I think he's just chilling in the door. Just, you know, I think he just tripped. He's just embarrassed, so he's not getting up. You know? No, not really. No. I played through this before. No. The first time I played this was around last year, and I got up to Castle Dimitrescu and was following Lady around the house. I took out the daughters. But I wanted to start from the beginning because out of context, just starting back at the castle with just, you know, Lady Dimitrescu chasing you is just kind of weird, so I figured I'd start from the beginning. Just relive all these moments I forgot all over again. Because why not? This is why you come here. This is why you come here, right? To see me suffer. And be terrorized by werepeople. Werepeople. You know, when they feel the need to tell you stuff like this, you hope to never have to deploy these powers. I'm gonna run past the window. You see how that I didn't even get the chance to fully get that sentence out? I didn't even get a chance to ask whether or not something was gonna crawl in front of the window when I picked the ammo up because the game was already... Can you not? Can all of you stop? Oh god. Stop it. Get off me, heathen! I have first aid spray in real life, and I can confirm this is how it actually works. Sweet.
Is it over?
I did not beat the game, so I have no idea what you're talking about. Only thing I did was defeat the three sisters. Anything further than that, you spoiling stuff.
Come to Louisa's house near the field.
Ooh.
Survivors?
Nice. Somebody's out there just using a CB radio like it's a thing to do. I admire it. I admire it and respect it as a personal choice. Why? I hate that. I don't want to be surrounded by growling noises. That's not the energy I'm trying to bring to the table. I'll give him a pound with this knife in my hand. They growling. That's not how I say hi to people. I don't say hi to people by growling. Do you? I feel like they're just being rude. You know. They stole my baby. And I'm understandably a little bit annoyed about that. I don't feel like I'm in the wrong here. I feel like, you know, I feel like a line was crossed. The sound of growling is not yet lost on me, people. See, and then they teach you how to guard. And then the bookshelf mechanic comes back into play. And then you're in a room filled with gunpowder and health items. And then 10 minutes in, you get the shotgun and the pistol. Okay? This is just the logical progression of things, okay? Why can't I close that door? Alright, can I just check my inventory for a second? Because this is wild. I don't believe you. I do not believe that you growl at people upon meeting them. I think that's cap. I think you may think about growling at people, but then you realize it's not a good idea because, as you can see, it makes people run in their house and get their shotgun. You know? You don't want to be that. You don't want to be that person. Well, you know what? I appreciate that because attack flour bags. I love how it just says attack them as if, yeah. What did I do? I don't even know what that does. Am I really running through this chicken coop right now? Oh shit, no. He had to hold that, I'm sorry.
There's no end to them.
It was his destiny. Holy shit, stop. They're hatcheting people. No! It's not good. Oh no. God. Oh, come on. Can I jump into the haystack and hide in it? No? That's not an option? Okay. Oh no. Guys, the entire village at this point is burning. This feels wrong, but I don't know where else to go. So, oh shit.
You're kidding.
But can we not? But can I get away with my life? What in the what? You know, I may have completely blocked that out of my memory. I may have completely blocked that out as something that happens in this game. I forgot about the giant dude. Yeah, no, I completely forgot about him. How do we get away from that? Realistically. Do we get away from him? Holy shit. I know there's like an element of there is no escape going on here, but I really wish it would stop doing the thing. I'm terrified. We're an hour in. Ethan has already lost 2 fingers, his knee. The werewolf people are riding horses. What? Lycans on horses. I don't understand. It's like Sonic driving a race car in Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. I'm like, hey guys, he's Sonic. Why is he not the only character running? Why is he in a go-kart? The same thing here. Yeah, they're like werewolves that ride horses. I don't... Hey. It's like Wonder Woman and her invisible jet. Wonder Woman, you can fly. Why do you have a jet? Here's a list of unanswerable questions, you know? There's a couple of really good questions on that list. We should update it, though. That's definitely one of them, you know? Sometimes you just gotta be extra, I guess. Sometimes you just gotta go that extra mile and be silly. Like this woman.
In life and in death, we give glory.
She could have used the stick, but look at her cane.
Hello? You shouldn't be out here. It's not safe.
It's wild. Look at that.
Hey, can you hear me?
It's you, the child's father.
Child? Hey, wait. Do you mean Rose? Is she here?
Rose! Rose, yes. She is in great danger. Since Mother Miranda brought her to the village, we have fallen into darkness.
What are you talking about? The monsters?
The castle bell heralds danger. They're coming.
No. Wait. Where's Rose? Who's Mother Miranda?
The bell tolls for us all. They're coming again.
Rose is here?
What? But still. That was wrong. Like, she didn't have to do that. I mean, what am I supposed to think now? You know? Like, what am I supposed to think now that I know that the abduction of my child has apparently been prophesied by some weirdo cult? It's always a cult, right? Didn't we see that on a wall earlier? What is this? Not gonna lie, it looks like Cthulhu on the face of a quarter, but I won't disrespect their religion any further. The crazy thing is that you can kind of read it. Oh, great lichens, the fabled monster wolves of old. May they come to eat our flesh? May they come to tear us apart? No. No. That old lady is appropriate. I think she's appropriate, you know? Considering she just appeared after a horde of man-wolves and a horde of man-wolves riding horses and a giant troll with a hammer. She came after that. I feel like she's probably the most subtle thing we've seen yet. In her own weird way. I just think her cane is just... It's like the pimp cane of, you know, third world Eastern European civilizations. Following outdated pagan religions. She's just got like 2 skulls on there, a deer antler, you know, a bull horn, a beaver tail's just like thrown in there for good measure. I just don't know why she has so many animals on one stick. Like, we get it, lady, you're not vegan. But it's okay. Stop it. I think she eats people. I feel like that's a conflict of interest. Ceremony site. Castle Belmont. I mean, Dimitrescu. Okay. Well. I feel like that's foreshadowing. You know, every time you look at this castle, somewhere, somehow, a crow manages to just fly towards it. Like, I didn't ask where the party at, and yet crows keep flying in that direction like it's a thing to do. Like, I'm good. Why are there so many capsized tractors just crashed into walls and trees? Did no one know how to drive? Are we all doomed? I feel like it goes without saying, but you know, Ethan takes a lot of damage, fam. We may have to be very liberal with our usage of health items, and you know, we have to be very judicious. Maiden Crest. Tell me you want me to open a giant fence without telling me you want me to open a giant fence. I bet there's 2 or 3 of these things. I am nowhere near that door. I'm not gonna do that. Wait. You hear it? Should disaster fall upon the village, seek out the crest. One is in the care of the church, the other is in Louisa's house. I think I remember this Vaguely. I remember Louisa's house not being a nice place. Her dad's also a bit of an asshole. Ooh, what's that? Wait, anybody see that? What is that? Let's go. That's a Resident Evil 4 throwback. Little jewels hiding in the walls. I love it. I love it. Hey, 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 hey. That's actually true, but Ethan Winters, you know. Ethan Winters definitely has his command menu open. Let's not forget, this is the same man that got his foot chainsawed off and then glued it back on. Okay, and just went through the rest of Resident Evil 7 like he didn't lose a foot. Mia chainsawed his hand off. Lucas stapled it back on. Jack cut his foot off. Then he took some first aid spray and kind of glued it back on. I mean, Ethan Winters taking an arrow to the knee. I feel like that's like a mosquito bite to him. I mean, at least it didn't take his... At least it didn't take his whole kneecap off and then force him to tie it back on with a piece of barbed wire and floss. I guarantee you Ethan Winters is totally capable of doing that. You think he's molded? I don't think he's molded. I think he's immune to it. I mean, granted, I don't know the whole story, because I haven't played all the way through 8, but from what I've played in 7, I'm under the assumption that he's immune because he was given a shot or something. Like, I don't know, they never talk about... Oh wow, there's a lot of shit hiding in the weeds out there. They never talk explicitly about what Ethan Winters actually does as an occupation, or why what he did would cause so much friction with Mia. You know, they never really went too deep into that from what I remember. But it seemed I'd be under the impression that whatever he was given would be something along the lines of what Lucas was given. Because for some reason, Lucas was immune to what Evelyn was doing. And to some degree, so was Ethan. I mean, I know main characters have plot armor, but I did find that kind of strange. But I don't know, you know? Something tells me that this game in particular is full of all sorts of kooky plot twists and... Oh shit. We're in the bushes. Let me in.
Close the door, please.
Hey, what are you doing here?
If he's molded, I'd say, well, okay.
Stay back.
Please.
Yeah, I mean...
Hurt us.
Whoa. It's okay. I'm not
Well,
gonna
no.
hurt you.
If you read the literature in the Resident Evil universe,
have you seen
that's
the other
just what
survivors?
that first aid fluid does.
They're all in
It's
Louisa's
got
house.
trace elements of the T
She's not
virus in it.
answering
That's
the
why
gate.
it has
It's locked.
regenerative properties.
He's an outsider.
Oh. Shit, we're sitting ducks in here. Can your old man walk?
No. One of the monsters cut him. He's lost a lot of blood. We have to get into Louisa's house.
Quiet.
It's true. Like, that stuff is made by Umbrella. It's got trace elements of the T virus in it, which gives it its
Don't move until I
regenerative
get those
properties.
gates
That's why
open.
you can see Ethan reattaching limbs with it, and that's why it works the way it does. Like, you've been smoking it like doobies in the main games, but that fluid, that stuff has stuff in it. That's not your everyday Robitussin.
Hang on, Papa.
Didn't she just give me the other... No.
If we don't hurry, they'll...
Hush. I don't even know how worth it is to kill a lot of these guys. Like, I remember distinctly running past a few of them. Just because I was just personally invested in playing this more like a Resident Evil game. And because, you know, this game doesn't make me feel like an action hero or nothing. Like, if you want to be completely honest. I do not feel like a badass playing this. I actually feel pretty vulnerable. Like, look at this. Why? Why do I want to feed into this? Look how many of them there are. Like, everybody's here right now. Why am I dealing with this? Like, we shouldn't be outside like this. Can they come in here? Oh, wow. Answered my question. Move. I can't even get out of the fucking house. They're just living out there. Thank you. I mean, it definitely qualifies. It definitely qualifies. How do we get to Luiza's house, though?
Guess this leads to the castle.
I'm not even entirely sure how we get there. Oh my god, they're still following this. This is the best strategy, by the way. It's not. It's actually giving me anxiety being chased like this. You know? I personally would have preferred more time to breathe and think about my next move. But I don't think they wanted me to do that. So now I'm just kind of like wading through the weeds of it. I can just hear all these footprints behind me. You know, this is my fault. This is my fault for trying to walk the path of peace. Okay. I'm just gonna go back in here. I don't think they follow you in here. They can't. I feel like on a thematic and story level, it would be very weird for them to follow you in here. Because, yeah, then you'd have to justify why they're not killing this dude. Yeah, can we give Ethan a second so I can figure out exactly where I'm going? I have to get the other crest, right? It's in here, isn't it? How do I get there? Do I get out of this house and then make a right and then make a left? Is that what the move is? I'm pretty sure all the werewolves went back into the weeds, so I'm fine for now, but, you know. Is that what I have to do? Run all the way around here? And then pray that there's something over here? This is weird. See, I knew it. They all ran back into the weeds like assholes. Dickheads. Oh, wow, hey. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's how you do it. Alright. I did that entirely by accident. Like, what do y'all expect from me here? Capcom. I mean, shoutouts to game design, but still, I feel like I almost did that by accident. Alright, let's open this gate. And now that just makes me mad, because now I know I didn't have to waste any of that ammo.
Come on, it's clear.
Hurry!
I wasted how many bullets? Like 9 bullets. Having those werewolves chase me all over the place.
Took your damn time.
Oh, you're welcome.
Ass. I'm mad. You ingrate? You jerk?
He's not used to relying on other people.
Oh yeah? Even when he's gravely wounded?
We'll be safe in here, won't we?
Safer here than out there, that's for sure.
I mean, I don't know. I've seen them jump over houses.
It doesn't make any sense. Mother Miranda has always protected us.
Nobody's answer.
Father? We have to get inside. Just hold on a bit longer, Papa.
Did he knock on the door so hard he gave himself like a mini heart attack?
There's so much blood.
I think this game has like a little filter going on it. You know? It looks nice. It's got a very cold tone to it. Like, I would say Resident Evil 7
Anybody
looked
home?
very grainy and like found
Maybe familiar
footage.
voice.
It had very sepia tones to it.
Louisa!
This looks more
Open
cold.
up, it's me, Elena!
Because I think they're trying to capture that stark.
Stop
Oh.
shouting. You'll draw the monsters.
Julian, calm down.
Who's this?
A friend!
Stay back.
Father! For God's sake, Julian, let us in.
No, they'll smell the blood. You'll endanger us all.
My father will die out here.
That's not my problem.
What's going on?
These people want to let a dying man into our home.
Come now, these
A
people
dying
are our
man,
friends.
wow.
Go on, go inside. Come now. This way.
This is why you see what people turn into during these situations.
You're not from this village.
No. I'm Ethan.
No, but some crazy old lady
Julian,
stole
go
my
make
daughter.
yourself useful and check the grounds. I said go. Well, if Elena trusts you, then so do I. Come inside, Ethan. Wait here. I'll check on the others.
I mean, Louisa, I respect your accent. Like, she's very well spoken with a English accent. I mean that as far as diction goes, you know, you think she would sound like my friend's Ukrainian grandmother. What? You think you would. But you have no idea. You should see the movie American Werewolf in London. The transformation scene. You think being a werewolf is awesome. I would tell you it's probably not all it's cracked up to be, you know. As much fun as it sounds to be waking up naked in random places, not knowing what happened the night before, it's usually what happened the night before that's the, you know. They broke in again, got more